Imagine getting games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Death Stranding, Control for completely free. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what the Epic Game Store has been doing since 2018, and if you have been paying attention, you might build one of the most insane gaming libraries ever without spending a dime. And according to the internet, Epic Game Store so far has been given away 393 games approximately worth more than $10,000, and so far I have collected every single one of them. So today we are diving into 20 of the biggest games given away by Epic Game Store over the years, and these aren't just small indie titles. We are talking about blockbuster hits, award-winning RPGs, and AAA action-packed adventures that could cost you hundreds if not thousands of dollars. So without wasting any more time, here are some of the biggest games given away by Epic Game Store. So let me know down below if you have some of these games on your Epic Games library. Alright, at number 20 we got Wolfenstein: The New Order. It's a brutal single-player first-person shooter set in this alternate history of World War II, and this game was given away free by Epic Game Store way back in May 2020, so more than 4 years ago. Obviously, it's not the most popular or the most valuable game, but definitely one of the most coolest games to have on your free games collection. Alright, next up at number 19 we got Ghostrunner, one of the coolest looking cyberpunk-like first-person action games out there, and this game was given away by Epic Game Store way back in June 2020. Absolutely one of my favorite AA/indie games to play, and I have to say it's also very much challenging. So if you have this game on your Epic Games library, there is no reason why you shouldn't try it out. Alright, next up we got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and yes, this was given away free on Epic Games Store way back in December 2019, and I believe this is the most recent Assassin's Creed game they given away for completely free. I played the game, but I didn't really enjoy the game as much as I enjoy some of the other games from the Assassin's Creed series, but definitely a cool game to have on your Epic Games library. Alright, next up at number 17 we got Chivalry 2, an awesome multiplayer combat game that throws you into this large-scale battlefield with sword fights, archery, and intense medieval warfare. I was never really interested in playing this one until it was given away completely free on Epic Games Store, and I believe it was back in June 2022. Overall, it's a nice little game to have, but I only played it for like few hours. Alright, next up we got one of the most valuable ones, especially if you're into like city building simulator kind of a game, and this is Cities Skylines. It's an ultimate city building simulator, allow you to design, manage, and grow your own city, and this was given away free way back in May 2020. Despite being an old game, it's still holding up on value. It still cost you like $9 to pick up, so it's a really cool game to have on your Epic Games library, especially if you're into this style of simulation games. Next up we got one of the most popular, fan favorite, and a valuable game given away by Epic Games Store, and that is Borderlands 3, and this was given away free back in May 2020, and alongside that they also given away the Borderlands 2 and the Borderlands the pre-sequel game. So overall, this is a very valuable collection, and I'm sure most of you guys already played Borderlands games, and let me know down below if you have this collection on your Epic Games library. Alright, next up we got one of my personal favorite games given away by Epic Games Store, and that is Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is one of the best realistic medieval RPG games you can play. It focuses a lot on the realism and the detailed world, emphasis on historical accuracy, and this was actually given away free back in June 2020. I was so hyped to play this game, and I did complete the story, and it was really awesome. But nowadays you can find this game relatively cheaply for like $2-3. With the sequel coming up in 2025, I would highly recommend you guys to give it a try on this one if you haven't played it already. Next up at number 13 we got the BioShock collection. Yes, the entire BioShock collection was given away completely free by Epic Games Store, and this was given away way back in May 2020. And this bundle includes all 3 BioShock games remastered, including the original BioShock 1, the BioShock 2, and the BioShock Infinite, the complete edition, including all the single player and additional DLCs. And no doubt it is one of the most valuable game collections given away by Epic Games Store, and you're pretty lucky if you have it on your Epic Games library. If you're a fan of horror games, next up we got one of the best games to ever come out, and that is the Alien Isolation. Yes, this absolute masterpiece of a game was given away completely free by Epic Games Store, which was back in December 2020. I don't really have to explain much about this game. It's one of the most standout horror survival games that I played. Still looks really good even in 2024, and surprisingly it's holding up in price compared to some of the other older games. Next up we got the Fallout collection, another incredible collection of games that was given away completely free by Epic Games Store, and I believe some of these games was given multiple times before, and I remember the Fallout 3, the game of the edition, was given away the last holiday season. So far they have given away 5 Fallout games, including big titles like Fallout 3, Fallout 2, and the Fallout New Vegas. I think now is the perfect time for them to release the Fallout 4 as a free giveaway. Alright, moving on at number 10 we got another very big and a very very valuable title, and that is Marvel Guardians of Galaxy. This was actually given away not so long ago, January 2024. They gave away this one as the final big title as their last holiday season. Definitely one of the most valuable ones and a great action adventure game to play if you're into like Marvel Universe. And nowadays a lot of people are pretty up to date with epic giveaways, and I'm sure most of you guys was able to claim this game earlier this year. Alright, at number 9 we got Farming Simulator 2022. I remember a lot of people were so hyped about this game. I wasn't really that interested because I'm not into like simulation games, but I know some of you guys absolutely into this style of games, and this was actually given away May last year. But surprisingly the game is still holding up in price, still cost you like $30 on Steam, so it's a very valuable game. Definitely a great game to have on your free Epic Games collection. Alright, next up we got one of the most underrated horror survival games to came out pretty recently, and that is the Callisto Protocol. And this AAA game was given away completely free by Epic Games Store a few months ago, August 2024, and it's an awesome survival horror game set in this grim futuristic prison on the moon of Callisto. I did play the game a little bit, but I haven't completed it yet. Probably I will go back and check it out again. Anyway, you're definitely one of the lucky ones if you have it on your Epic Games collection. Next up at number 6 we got another very valuable bundle given away by Epic Games Store, and that is the Tomb Raider Trilogy. Yes, this whole bundle was given away completely free on Epic Games Store, which was happened way back at the end of 2021, and this bundle includes the Tomb Raider remake from 2013, and also Shadow of the Tomb Raider the definitive edition, and also Rise of the Tomb Raider with 20-year celebration DLC. Definitely one of the best action adventure games you can play right now on PC, and if you have this collection on your Epic Games library, you're definitely one of the lucky ones out there. Alright, next up we got another pretty big title that was very recently given away by Epic Games Store, and that is the Ghostwire Tokyo. It's a really cool supernatural action adventure game set in this beautifully crafted version of futuristic Tokyo, and the game is all about first-person combat with some magical abilities. Definitely one of the best games to have on your Epic Games library, and I'm sure most of you guys claimed it and have it on your collection. Alright, next up at number 4 we got the biggest single giveaway ever done by Epic Games Store, and this includes 6 awesome Batman games. And this thing happened way back in September 2021, and this includes the ever popular Batman Arkham collection, including Batman Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and the popular Batman Arkham Asylum. And in addition to that, we also got the Lego Batman Trilogy, including 3 awesome Lego Batman games. So total of 6 awesome games for completely free. Absolutely one of the best valuable bundles to have on your Epic Games collection. Alright, at number 3 we got the Outer World Spacer's Choice Edition, and this edition includes the Outer World, the base game, and couple of other massive DLCs. This was actually given away very recently, March 2024, and I'm sure most of you guys have it on your Epic Games library, and this bundle is still holding up in price, still cost you like $24 on Steam. So overall it's one of the best games to have on your Epic Games collection. Alright, next up we got one of the most rarest games to have on your Epic Games library, and that is the Death Stranding the Director's Cut. Yes, I'm specially mentioning the Director's Cut because they initially released this version as a complete mistake, so after like 30 minutes they realized what they have done and completely shut down the whole store, and after a few minutes the Director's Cut was replaced by the base version. But if you're one of the very few lucky ones to get that game within the first 30 minutes or so, you had the chance to get that shiny Director's Cut version, and I was actually one of the lucky ones to have that. Right now I have the both Director's Cut version and the base version available on my account, which is honestly pretty cool. But anyway, Death Stranding is absolutely one of the best games that I have played, and I can understand it may not be for everyone with a lot of walking and boring stuff around, but the story was absolutely amazing, and I honestly can't wait to play that upcoming Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Alright, not to anyone's surprise, at number 1 we got the GTA 5 the Premium Edition. This open world masterpiece by Rockstar Games was completely given away free on Epic Games Store way back in May 2020, and this is the premium edition of the game, including the single player version and all access to GTA Online with some additional content. It's honestly a once in a lifetime giveaway, and ever since the game came out free on Epic Games Store, I don't know how many of you guys keep asking me, bro, why don't they giving away GTA 5 again for free? Why don't they give us another chance? And I remember when the game came out on Epic Games Store, a lot of people were so hyped up and so ready to claim the game at the moment it went live, and it ended up crashing the whole Epic Store for hours, which was kind of funny. And at the same time, a lot of people were making other fake accounts so they can claim the game and sell it on the aftermarket. So that was a crazy time. A lot of stuff was going around, and this was way back in 2020, but now you can get the game for like $10, so it's pretty cheap now. But it was a pretty big deal back in the day, and I can understand the reason why people are so hyped up about. But anyway, go ahead and drop a comment down below if you have GTA 5 Premium Edition on your Epic Games library. Well, there you have it, guys. These are some of the biggest games giveaway done by Epic Games Store so far, and I'm sure most of you guys was lucky enough to claim these games back in the day. But the good news is I'm posting this video on the Christmas Day, which means the holiday season is already started and going around, and Epic Games Store right now is giving free games every single day until the 2nd of January. But I'm pretty much sure they're going to give away some sort of a big AAA game on the Christmas Day as well as on the 31st of December. We don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's GTA 5 again, or maybe Red Dead Redemption 2. I would love to know your predictions down in the comment section as well. And also guys, if you're new to my channel and if you love claiming free games, I post basically about every single free games out there on my community tab, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned to the channel so you won't be missing out on any free games giveaway. And finally, if you find this video enjoyable, don't forget to like the video as well. I'll catch you guys soon in the next one. Stay safe.